I'm back for another video about my breakup. 4 months. I have been single for 4 months. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, I'm dancing in my yard and I can't dance for shit. But okay. So let's talk about being single and breakup. So yes, it's been 4 months. It was 4 months as of actually yesterday, because today's Friday. But anyway, I'm single. And I'm loving it. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I'm very energetic right now. And it sucks because I have to go to bed in a couple hours because I have to be at work in the morning bright and early. But yeah, so this has been like the first time that I've been single this long in a very long time. And I've had a lot of time to reflect on my past and things that I've done, as far as I've always been in a relationship, or I've been basically trying to make other people happy. Yeah, whether it's been with friends or just some guy that honestly didn't deserve me, and honestly we weren't compatible. And this is something I've done since I was a teenager, and I've never really actually stopped to date. I've never really actually just taken things slow and just kind of dated without it really going anywhere. I never really understood that concept, but after doing research on relationships, datings, guys, and all this, I actually understand it better now, and I'm actually more wanting to do that. But I mean, I really don't care about meeting a guy right now. I really don't care about dating right now because I'm so focused on me. Ooh, bug ear. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm so focused on me and my life and what, all my goals, things I'm working for, because I graduate in August, and then I go to grad school, and I'm going to buy in the next few months a brand new digital camera. Yes, so I'm going to buy a brand new digital camera and say hey, Bandit, for my photography and for vlogging. Yes, you heard me. Yes, I'm going to upgrade to an actual camera. I mean, I have 2 action cameras, but mainly my main purpose was for my photography because I have a Canon Rebel XS, and which came out in 2008. So it's time for me to do it, and I want to get back into my photography, and working on my art for my Etsy store, because I got to get more up on that. But right now, my main focus is just detoxing myself. There are so many ways you can detox, but I mainly detox from people. I communicate, I talk to people and everything. I'm pretty much a social butterfly at work, but outside of work, I've just been taking the time to myself and enjoying it, and just really focusing on the things that I want to do and get done, and things that I want to improve upon within myself. I want to improve my wardrobe. I want to declutter, purge stuff, because last year I pretty much purged a lot, and I want to get really in touch with my health, and I've been working on my health. And one of the things that I struggle with that has flared up recently is eczema. So I'm working on that and finding the cause, which actually I know the cause. It's my stress. So that's something else I'm working on, is my stress level, because stress can cause you so many health issues. Oh wow, I have an audience in the background. See, that one is Bandit, and that one is wait, there we go. That one right there is my doggy Domino. Hey boys, I love you. Okay, so how cute, I have an audience. Anyway, so that's honestly, I'm not heartbroken over this breakup. I'm not heartbroken over this loss. Now, I've actually had to grieve more than just the loss of the relationship. Uh, it was a loss of a lot, but it was a loss of honestly 3 relationships, and then just working through issues from my marriage, which has been what that's honestly been the biggest part of my problem since I left my ex-husband, and just working through everything that I went through with him. And I also lost my German Shepherd. It would be six years ago tomorrow. And that's just something that has really been hard for me to accept, even though I do have this wonderful little doggy right here. Wait. Ooh, right there. Yeah, I have a wonderful little doggy right there. But Sarah was very meaningful to me because she came at a time in my life that I was also grieving another loss. And so she helped me. And then when I had her, like with her, I went through a lot with her, and she was my rock. She was my everything. And so when I lost her, even though I knew her time was up, like I knew that it was time, and she was a little over 10 years old, and she was a big dog. She's a German Shepherd, so it was time, and I knew that, but I was going through a lot of shit when I lost her. And so even though I got another dog and I love Domino pieces, I never truly grieved the loss of her and dealt with her. And so, like, on top of everything, the past 7-8 years of my life, I've experienced quite a bit of loss. And if you don't know how to deal with loss, if you don't know healthy ways to grieve or how you're supposed to grieve, if you don't understand emotions and feelings and all this, then you basically just do what a lot of people do and don't deal with it. And that's what I did. Like, I just stuffed it to the side and I didn't deal with any of it. And 3 years ago, I actually lost an important person in my life. He passed away. He was a good friend, and he was also a coworker, and that loss was very hard for me because I'm not close to a lot of people, and I was close to him. Me and him were close, and I looked out for him. And even though I was going through a lot of stuff at the time, like I felt like I could have done more, but I mean, it was out of my control. And he went how he wanted to go. He wouldn't have wanted to live the rest of his life suffering with health issues. That just wasn't him, just like it's not me. So, like, I've had to grieve that loss as well. And I'm actually at one of the best mental places in my life that I could ever possibly be at. And I'm actually coming up on 30 days of not streaming anything. The only thing that I do is I watch some YouTube videos, which I catch myself getting caught up, in one particular YouTuber's videos. And so, but I can stop myself, and I do. And I don't do it as an extreme as I do if I stream like a TV show or a movie or something. And I don't feel as drained and toxic. Like, honestly, not streaming has been such a benefit to me. Like, it has helped me mentally, because I never realized how toxic some of this TV shows are and these movies. I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, I even have to be careful when I watch horror movies because they can really get to me. Now, if they're true horror movies, what I like horror movies to be, which is like Scream or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or what's the one? Oh, not Jason. Halloween. Yeah, like those to me are horror movies. Some of this other stuff that is more realistic, kind of. I don't know the best way to put it, but I don't know. I've learned I have to be careful with like some of the horror stuff because it just starts affecting me. Aw, my neighbor has a puppy. And it looks like a German Shepherd puppy. It's not a German Shepherd puppy, but it looks like a German Shepherd puppy. Okay, so anyway. So, 4 months in, I'm actually doing really well. I'm still going to therapy every week, and it's been a great help to me. And I'm still, working on my mental health, like working on my anxiety and everything. And you just have to keep working at it. Like, when dealing with a breakup, you just don't go back. That's the best advice I could give anybody. Like, don't stay friends with your ex, especially if it was a toxic relationship. Like, just don't. I don't see, maybe there's certain situations where that's okay, but I just don't think it's okay, because you've had sex and you're just going to go back to that. You're going to go back to what's familiar, and you can't do that. So just don't stay friends with them. Just no. Move on with your life. Cut them out of your life. Get over them and just move on. Work through the pain. Work through everything. That's honestly, that's the best thing. I still see my ex at work, but I don't see him that much. And honestly, to the point, I don't even care anymore. I don't even know half the time if he's at work or not. Like, I don't pay attention anymore. And I'm okay with it. Like, I truly don't care. And the woman that he cheated on me with, if they're still together, great. I don't care. Like, she could totally have him. And I'm honestly okay. Like, yeah, it hurt, but it's a reflection on him. And actually, there were things I got out of the relationship too, like things I learned. And so, that's how I look at it. Like, I learned a lot from that relationship. I've analyzed the relationship, his behavior, things he said and everything. Like, I've analyzed it, so I know that I'm okay. Like, I know that I've learned things, and I have grown since then. And I honestly love being single. It's great. I can go wherever I want, go wherever I want, do whatever I want. I don't have to shave anymore. I got hairy legs, and I'm proud of it. I got hairy armpits, and I'm proud of it, and I don't care. And I'm going to keep it that way. And you know what? If a man doesn't want to be with me because I have hair on me, or I have less hair than what they want on my head, or because I don't wear makeup, then so be it. Don't be with me. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of the person that I become. And I think that I am a very gorgeous and sexy woman. Hairy legs and all. I think that I am just an awesome person. Like, if people actually get to know me, which, yeah, it can be a little challenging sometimes, but I'm still, like, a fabulous person. And I'm ADHD, so my hyperactivity, sometimes it's external and sometimes it's internal. It just depends. So it depends on the day. It depends on my stress level. And sorry, birds. Talking about ADHD, and there goes birds. But yeah, so that's my advice. Like, and YOLO? You only live once? You only live once. So enjoy life and have fun. And don't be so focused on a relationship. Like, I've been focused on a relationship and all that for a very long time, like far too long. And I've already done the marriage thing, so I'm like, why the hell am I dating? Why am I having relationships? I don't have an intention on getting married anytime soon. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good right now, boo. I'm building something for myself and working on my goals and everything. And if a guy comes along that is, that fits with me, then, we fit together, then great. Because, that's fine. That's great. But it's not my focus anymore. And it's the most freeing experience ever. Like, I feel so free right now, and it's the best. And I don't think that I would ever, like, I am not gonna give up my freedom. I'm not. Like, I've given it up for far too long, and I love it. It's the greatest thing ever. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end the video because I'm running out of sunlight.